I feel like I have no place to go because everywhere I want to sit, there's some immense bother here. Like, I don't know what this freaking lady fucking sprays her tomatoes with, but it stinks so bad. It's awful. I don't understand what they're even doing that for. Right there. And it stinks. This lady broke my fence. She broke my fence. What the hell? Like, I'm just trying to sit down, but I can't even sit here with my own chemicals because they got their chemicals going on. And I'm just thinking, what kind of a toxic world are we in? Was gonna come back here, but then I noticed frickin' lawnmowers going on. And I'm like, wow, this is an indication that I'm not cut out for this Matrix type life here. I think I need to find me a space that's like farther between other interferences of neighbors. For sure. This is way too much insanity all the time around this place. Not that, everybody's fine. It's just too much close proximity. Like, I just want a nice place outside to sit and not have to worry about, like, such inconveniences that I can't even walk outside and have a place to sit without some bullshit going down. Yeah, like another lawnmower. I don't even know why they do this kind of thing. I just could think that if people spent more time not fertilizing and maybe planting wild seeds or wild flowers, things would be way better. I see no reason for these flat lawns. When I have domain over a full trailer park or city ordinance, that's going to be a law that you can't do this shit. Like, you're not going to be poisoning your yard. You're going to be only planting what's good for Mother Earth. You're not going to be using toxic chemicals. So, if everybody in this town wants to be like this, and I do not, I think I need to find a good place to be a little bit more wild and free and not so boxed in, because it just makes me feel boxed in. And before it was like, I didn't want to be so spaced out from people. I didn't want to be too off in the country where I couldn't be located or anything. Like, I don't want to go that far. But live and learn, I want to be farther away than I am. I'm on a matrix type gridlock thing. And I mean, I like the location. I would even stay in the same town if there was a nice house maybe around the corner in a more secluded area, Manifesting enough perfect rooms for everyone. Yeah. Or the whole trailer park, basically. That'd be my choice. I want a double wide with a basement too. Yeah, it's gonna be so sweet. That's a must regardless. Even if we do have a big home, I definitely have got to get a trailer sometime. Maybe it'd even be on my own property. But I feel like it's time to start getting away from living in a fucking gridlock, for sure. First step, downsizing, going through stuff, because I have a whole house here. And if it's going to be packed up, it's not going to be the whole thing. It's going to be like half the size. Or the same size, maybe. We'll see. I guess if I'm designing it or walking into it, anything is possible. Really, I like that log cabin in the Silver Lake Woods, but not necessarily near that bridge. That bridge ought to just be closed up. Really. dangerous, and it only goes over to the school, but school's about to be shut down, and we got our own damn school in that town. It needs to go back to a one schoolhouse within communities. Really, get out of this government fucking ran shit. Get out of the government ran shit. Get out of the government ran shit. Get your kid out of school. Homeschool them, unschool them. Don't fucking put them through the system. Don't sign the papers. Don't do it. Defund their fucking pedophile, crazy, psycho asses. And, you know, make a different kind of a community. Maybe a lot of the teachers would probably enjoy that, you know? Like, I think the parents, teachers, whoever's around within a homeschooling agenda can certainly still have access to each other if they want to meet up at parks for play and learning dates or whatever they want to call it. Outdoor learning and play incorporation. You know, I'm sure if everybody's homeschooling, it's going to just go back to more of a community type feel and not a fucking gridlock. Like, let's learn when you can, you know? Who wants to go for a walk in nature around sunset? Because there's plenty to be learned out there, not inside of a classroom that's just like pumping these kids full of EMF radiation to get them hooked on their fucking phones. Like, fuck all that shit, seriously. For real. See, and now, thanking the trigger of realizing that if I want peace, I gotta be willing to speak up and speak out about it. You know what? I haven't even said anything. I've been doing other methods of coping with said situation, but I think at this point, my throat chakra seems to be open, so I'm actually talking about this instead of just thinking. So it's time to talk about it and get a new agenda going, because yeah, make it rain.